With Pokemon Legends ZA just around the corner, I wanted to see if I could complete my ultimate shiny Pokemon checklist for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet before the new game comes out. And that shiny checklist includes some shinies I need redemption for. Chad, that's a shiny Seel, isn't it? No! Some difficult to find shinies, and even the most difficult shiny to find in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the 3-segment shiny to Dunsparce. While I may not be able to find every single one of these shinies, I'm definitely going to be able to find a few of these shinies in this stream. And if you guys are excited for Pokemon Legends ZA, make sure you subscribe to this channel and my main channel, as I will be streaming my entire playthrough of that game. We are moving out of the Scarlet and Violet era straight into Legends ZA. So we're going to start off with a hunt for a shiny starter, one of the ones we will get in that game. We're going to move into the shiny you guys always ask me to get, but somehow I do not have at this point because I've given them all to Mikey. Going to reclaim Seel, get one of the female only evolution shinies, Zorua, Ditto, the mouse, and a 3-segment Dunsparce, or the Dunsparce. We're going to get this done in 2 to 3 streams. That's the goal. So far, it has not worked out well, but you know what? I have a feeling. I got a good feeling about this. I think this is a lucky sandwich. This is where things really turn around. No, I'm not going to give the Drowzee to Mikey. No, that's how he got into this situation, chat. That's how he got into this situation. All right, there it is. Didn't mess up the sandwich, and now we need to find not just 1, not 2, but 3 shiny Tepig. Okay, now really we just need 1, but it'd be nice if we could finish the entire shiny line in the sandwich before we move on to the dreaded shiny Drowzee. Now, I've been told many, many times that this is a super easy hunt that will take me 5 seconds. Weirdly enough, I haven't had a lot of luck with this shiny before. So I don't know why the pig, whose shiny is my favorite color, forsakes me. I don't really understand. Maybe I'm being bullied? Is it possible for a pig to bully you? I mean, pigs they are smarter than you'd think. They are pretty smart animals. I mean, I do like bacon, but I feel like people are weird about bacon. Oh, look at that. I mentioned bacon and I found the shiny. Look at that. I don't know what to do with that. That's bizarre. All right, well. Welcome aboard, Tepig. Welcome aboard. Would you look at that? Well, it's going to get a very boring nickname. This will just be named Bacon. That's how that goes sometimes. You know, not every nickname has to be good. Sometimes you just name a shiny pig Bacon and you keep moving. All right, Bacon. Well, you're gonna have a mark, of course, now. Well, that's fine. Well, sometimes it's just that easy. And we check one off the list, but I don't have any shiny Tepig. Actually, if we go over here and I go over to Le Box, a Tepig would go, let me see. Chespin. Wait, no. You goofball. Tepig is before Oshawott, so it would go Oshawott, emboar, Pignite, Tepig. So as you can see, I still need the other 2. So why not, right? Why not see if we can snag them? The shiny counter is not going to be the same as the wanted poster. They are different. Because as we get to something like Vespiquen and salazzle, if I want to go after both of them, I mean, I might get like 10 before I get what I'm looking for. So, you know, why not grab more? I mean, if I was able to find the first shiny Tepig in what, like 2 minutes, and I spent like 2 minutes talking, yapping. I could see it. A lot of people will remark on how many shinies I have or ask me how I found so many shinies. And I always find those questions like, I get the question to an extent, but they're always like kind of, I don't know, funny to me of, well, I have so many shinies because like I've made shiny hunting a big part of like my content and career. It's like, how did I find so many shinies? I spent a long time shiny hunting. Like sometimes it's like the most simple answer. Like, man, how did you get so many of those? I spent a lot of time looking for them. And you can too. If you really want to make shiny hunting maybe too much of your free time. Do I still have all 300 shiny Porygon? Yeah, I think they're like all in home. I did surprise trade a decent amount of those away for the first episode of Leaderboard. Because I thought that would be a little fun, a little razzle dazzle. But most of them are just in home. There's a ridiculous amount of space in home, so I just, you know, there's no reason to not keep them. I'm gonna have so many extra shinies from like home and Legends Arceus. I don't know. At some point, I need to do something with them. I don't know exactly what. I feel like there's got to be some sort of like content idea I can do with like 1 billion extra shinies, but I just don't. I don't know if I have an idea right now. I don't know if I have a good idea. Boop-a-doo, boop-boop-boo, shiny Tepig, bacon, bacon, bacon. Well, I hope there wasn't a shiny on my screen, because that would have been bad. Chat, does he reply to comments? Sometimes. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. It's like an interesting balance of like, you need to respond to like, you need to let people know that it's not a recording, because people do get confused about that on YouTube. But then also, you can't let there be this false expectation that you're going to respond to every comment. Because if I was responding to every comment, I'd never be looking at the game screen, which would mean I would literally fail every single shiny that spawned. I'd never see them. No, that was shiny for a second. So it's tough. There's got to be a little back and forth. It will be a lot easier if Legends ZA has the sounds, right? If you can keep your focus on chat a little bit more, and then you hear a billy bally billy bully bully bally billy boop. I assume that's the sound. Then you're good to go. You know? Oh, would you look at that? How did I ever go a sandwich without finding a shiny Tepig? These things are everywhere. There's an infestation of these. Are you kidding me? This is absurd. This is ridiculous. Actually, wait a minute. Do you go for Flare Blitz? Well, actually, that doesn't matter because oh, you have that as well. Oh, crap. I was about to do something stupid. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're good. Everything's fine. All right, cool. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. I will evolve that, throw it in the decks. Pig Knight, welcome aboard. I will name you Canadian Bacon. Well, John Pork. You know what? Why not, man? Why not? You know what? That's for you, chat. That's for you. It's just, I don't love it, but sometimes you just got to do something for chat. Okay. John Michael Pork? No. I did say, or did see someone say, bring back the John Michael Cup. I know there's going to be a few people that are going to ask for that, and I do get that to an extent. I actually don't know if I remember this thing had purple on it. I don't know if I ever think about Pig Knight. I don't know if I've ever actually thought about shiny Pig Knight. I kind of like the purple. It's nice. It's no shiny emboar, but it is nice. But as I was saying, with the John Michael Cup, you know, I get people that are going to miss that and want that back. But I do hope, you know, those people give Leaderboard a chance, because we made a video on it, right? Mikey doesn't want to do the John Michael Cup, right? Like, the John Michael Cup is not, it's not even on the table. Mikey doesn't want to do it. Like, that's the reality of it, right? Like, Mikey doesn't upload those kind of videos on his channel anymore. I mean, like, really, Mikey doesn't really do, like, collab stuff on his, well, either of his channels. Like, that's just not, it's just not the content Mikey does. The beauty with Leaderboard is you will see videos with me and Mikey that are similar to the John Michael Cup, and then you got to see, you know, videos that me and Mikey did with, like, a bunch of other cool creators. I'm excited to, you know, keep expanding what that is. So I'm hopeful that people can be excited with that. I think a tough thing that I've always had when it comes to YouTube things, like, you know, like, do this, or, like, you know, have these two creators that aren't you work together again. It's like, well, I can only control myself and, like, what I do. And I think the beauty of Leaderboard is I've really made sure I have full control on the content again, so I can make sure I'm bringing you guys the content that hopefully you want to see more often. And I'm very excited for that. I have so many cool ideas to do within Legend ZA. Now I need to see all the different details and everything within ZA before I reveal my plans and my ideas, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like, I'm really, really hyped. I think Leaderboard in Legend ZA is gonna be super, super cool. I don't think I'm gonna do the new collab feature for Leaderboard though. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I would rather not, like, I think I'd rather, like, I don't know, even if it makes it harder for the video to grow, I'd rather Leaderboard very clearly stay on PM7. The Leaderboard feature, like, putting multiple channels, like, I think it would change kind of the expectations of what Leaderboard is. Like, Leaderboard is a PM7 show. It's a show that we're building on the PM7 channel that we want to kind of keep building up. And it's very unique to what we're doing, and a very unique, you know, it's a show that we're very, very proud of and a bit, like, protective over. So I feel like the collab feature in that way could almost take away a bit, especially if we did, like, an episode of, like, let's say that we did, like, 7 other people, like 2 teams of 2. There's 4 teams. I think that would get a little chaotic. So I don't think so, but I don't know. I also need to see more of the collab feature. I'm just not, I'm not sure yet. Last one could be crispy bacon. It's pretty good. That is really good. I saw the comment. I'm like, I don't know about that nickname. But as soon as I read it out loud, it's like, okay. I see the vision here. Someone said shiny. None of these are shiny. I think they're lying. You only got 1.19 million subs. You got time to respond to all of us in chat. Napoleon Porcapart. That's another great one. I love the concept of Leaderboard. Makes complete sense to expand beyond the James scene, include other creators. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. What I'm really excited about with Leaderboard is, like, the thought behind Leaderboard is, how do we make every single episode a self-contained, like, kind of a self-contained season, right? Like, every episode is going to start with its own stakes, and then there's going to be a winner at the end who gets that prize, and is the winner of that episode, and then their name will be enshrined on the leaderboard, like the overall leaderboard of the series that will always link back to, like, oh, how did they get that win? There's this episode. And I'm excited to keep expanding on that idea. Like, I feel like the last video we did with the fusions it's just such a fun video. It's so self-contained. You know, the prizes were, like, shown off in the beginning, they get them at the end. Like, I really loved how that all came together, and I want to keep building and finding ways to, you know, kind of push things and make it more exciting and each episode more unique, and just take some swings, you know, try a few different things creatively they haven't tried before. So I'm very excited. It should be a lot of fun. One thing that we've talked about that we'll have to see But one thing that we have talked about is making like every 7th or more likely 10th episode, like a really big special episode and video. I'm not sure what that would look like, but I think that would be a really cool thing. Instead of doing like seasons of Leaderboard, Leaderboard is like a very continuous thing, but like really build in like, okay, every once in a while, we're going to do like something really, really special. We'll see. I don't know. There are a lot of fun ideas, a lot of exciting things to try out. I was invited to do the Sinnoh Last to Leave, and I was out of the state when Jack did it. I felt really bad, but with Last to Leave, like, they're huge productions and very obviously date specific, so I was supposed to be in the last one, I just wasn't able to. So, I mean, I want to be in the next one. I feel so bad that I missed out on the past one he did, but it's really, really difficult to get a lot of people to be able to be in the same recording, so, you know, it's just more schedules. Let's see. I missed a shiny? Oh, did I miss a shiny? See, this is the problem. I'm trying to read chat. Now I'm being told I missed a shiny. Now, I don't know if I actually missed a shiny, but the way the messages were, they were like, hey man, you missed one. You goofy goober? Oh, you did not miss one? Oh. They just seem so respectful. I wasn't expecting a respectful troll. That's how they get you. They get you. What if you involved your fans / Discord and Leaderboard? I don't know exactly how that would look. That is something that people have always asked, and I feel bad, like, because my response is never going to be, yes, I'm going to do videos with fans. Every single episode of Leaderboard has at least 400,000 views. There is no video I could do that could feature 400,000 people. The online features, you know, for Pokemon allow 3 people to join your game. So when people ask, like, how can you involve the audience in an episode? They're not asking, can you involve 400,000 people? They're asking, can I specifically be in one of your videos? And the answer is no, because if like 3 random fans were in one of my videos, it would just be 3 random people, and it would probably be, the odds would be 3 to 400. So if we could find a way to really get, like, I don't know, like fan, like submissions or something like that, I'd love to do that, but that's more one of those things that's, there's just huge limitations. That all being said, my friends, but I don't know, I was gonna think of more words for friends and my mind blanked. Friends! The last shiny Tepig, which will be a shiny emboar, is here, and maybe, just maybe, someday, this fella will be a mega shiny emboar. I don't even know if emboar is getting a mega in Legend ZA. I'm pretty confident it will, but either way, I do kind of like Chris P. Bacon. That's kind of a, if it fits. I don't actually know if it fits. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, it's a good name. Does it fit? I might not be able to have the spaces. That's so upsetting. Ooh, there it is. That's smart. Use Chris. There it is. There it is. Chris P. Bacon. Boom. Also, I very much forgot to update the shiny counter. That should be at 3. I was behind. I was silly. I was foolish. I was naive. But now we can evolve this thing, and then we might as well go and hunt for salazzle, right? Why not? We got the sandwich, unless there's something else that I need that's fire. I'm not sure. We shall see. Do I need the location for salazzle? I don't think so. I think it's in that cave. I know that's like vague and not helpful. But I think it's in the cave. In the cave. In the cave. I mean, come on. How do you not love this shiny? Oh, I didn't even think about it. If we do get Mega Emboar, they better keep the shiny similar to this. They better not get too creative, man. This thing is perfect. It's so good. It looks so freaking good. Ugh. I hope they don't mess up. Just don't mess it up. Okay. Well, we got all three of them, which is pretty cool. So now we can go after the female shiny. I have Vespiquen here, but my thought was to go after Vespiquen or salazzle. So I do have... Yeah, I got 11 minutes. I don't know. Am I lucky enough to go over here and find a shiny salazzle in 11 minutes? I hope so. That'd be cool. We'll see. We will see. This is not where I was supposed to go, is it? Oh boy. There are a lot of peppers. Okay, I'm supposed to go over here, right? Boop 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 ba da da ba 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 ba. Which starter are you doing for ZA again? What starter am I gonna pick? I'm not sure. I need to see the megas of all of them if they are gonna get megas. That's gonna be very important. Because if the one that I'm gonna choose mega is like just trash, then that could really change decisions. Right? I gotta see the end result there. I gotta see the end result. What's my favorite new Mega Evolution? I think it's gotta be Victory Bell. That thing is so funny. I really love it. Like, it just makes me happy. Oh, I mean, they're not gonna show them before the game comes out, but like, a lot of people are going to like change their area code to Australia and then play the game the day before, and then I'll just see what they look like. Like, I don't, unless I stay offline the day before the game drops, I will see what they all look like. So, you know, it's always like a question I have, you know, should I stream, you know, when the game has officially launched in like Australia? And I used to be pretty conflicted with it, but I've just kind of gotten to a point where it's like, there's no need to rush, right? Like, I don't think there's a need to rush. When I can get the game normally, I'll get the game normally, and then I'll start playing, because most of the people watching are going to be, you know, for the most part, people on a similar time zone as me, playing the game on the same day as me. So, I don't know if there is an element of you want to get content out somewhat quickly when the game drops, because there's a big appetite for it, but I think you got to find a middle grounds, right? You gotta find a middle grounds. The next leaderboard episode will not be coming out until I get Legend ZA and I'm able to get to a point in that game where not only can I record a leaderboard episode, but someone else is able to record a leaderboard episode. I really, really want to do a decent amount of leaderboard within Legend ZA and just have fun, you know, experiencing a brand new game. I did consider getting one more out before ZA came out, and part of me is a little sad we didn't do it. But I just felt, you know, we haven't had a new game in so long. I would rather like properly prep for ZA and like make sure I'm in a spot where I can really make the most of it and, you know, have a really, really fun few weeks. And if we get DLC like before the year ends, you know, like a really fun few months. So I do apologize that you're not going to be getting much content from me before the games come out, but I promise you, once those games come out, or well, once that game comes out, ZI, I will be streaming and recording up a storm. Chat, will I... So this is a question. Nikki, could you get me more water, please?
Find Ginger shiny?
I did. I found her. I said bacon, and then I found a pig. That was shiny. And dogs can't eat bacon, can they?
They probably shouldn't.
Dogs shouldn't really eat people food, should they?
No. Especially tiny dogs.
Yeah, I feel like tiny isn't even the right word for Ginger. Minuscule.
Makes her sound unimportant.
Oh. Babo Jenkins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Why did someone ask me... Someone just asked... See, this is where fans of content creators, like it's... I feel like that fandom sometimes will break people's brains. Someone asked me, do you want to see a mega of your favorite Pokemon? Mega Mamoswine or a mega of Miltank? A Pokemon you have no relation to, but Mikey hates. I don't know, chat. Would I rather see my favorite Pokemon get a mega or my friend's least favorite Pokemon get a mega? I don't care. I don't know, man. I would love Mega Mamoswine. What are we doing here? People are so goofy. People are so goofy. No, that's Chingling.
Oh.
But they wouldn't do a mega for a baby.
Yeah.
But even then, I would genuinely be happy with a mega Chimecho, because then it would actually make it so that Pokemon had a reason to exist. Thank you, Ginger. Okay. The lighting in this cave absolutely makes every salazzle look shiny, which is a pretty big reason we may opt to just go for Vespiquen instead of salazzle, and I might not even go after salazzle. I might just be one and done when it comes to getting the shiny female evolution. I mean, at some point, if I want to complete my decks in this game, I'm going to have to get salazzle, but I don't know if today is going to be the day. I'm not sure if today will be that day. Mon frere. Sometimes you gotta salazzle, razzle, and dazzle them.
Whoa.
Yeah, baby. Just do a PM7 guarantee. Hey, Chad, I gotta save that for that 3-segment to Dunsparce. Trust. Trust. What is the hardest shiny to hunt? Oh, like ever? Probably Manaphy. I like Jirachi. One of the two. In this game, I'm not sure. Why Drowzee? Drowzee is a funny one. It became such a thing with fans that like. So the thing that with the Drowzee that always I found so peculiar is because Drowzee became a meme in my content, and because I gave Mikey a shiny Drowzee as a joke, fans would come into the stream and tell me to hunt for shiny Drowzee and give one to Mikey. Now, the thing that I always found peculiar with that is like, I've already done that. Do you just want me to like repeatedly do the same joke over and over again? The answer is yes, and if you're an old person, I've had so many, like I'm old at this point. I've had so many of my friends like ask me like, what is this 6'7" meme? It's like, oh gosh, guys, this is how you understand like young people in internet culture. If the question you're asking is, do people really want to repeat the same joke over and 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 over again? The answer is yes. People just really like being in on jokes. So with Drowzee, so many people would ask me to shiny hunt for Drowzee and then give it to Mikey again. I never realized until recently I don't actually have a shiny Drowzee of my own because they were given to Mikey, and then I was so annoyed by the suggestions, I never went after one. So the funny thing is the chat will finally win. I am finally going to hunt for shiny Drowzee in one of these streams, and then I will keep it. But the funny thing about people not understanding the meme 6-7 is there's truly nothing to understand. To understand the meme, you just need to say the meme. That's it. You just don't. Once you're asking, you lost. You can't overthink it. Once you're trying to find too much meaning in it, it's Jover. It's so over for you. You got a clip of a missed shiny? Really? Man. Is the lighting in this cave this bad? Because I haven't seen a lot of people like spam you missed a shiny, but I would believe if I missed a shiny, Salazzle or Salandit. I mean, they are so hard to tell. I would love to find one of these before this time runs, but unfortunately, I think it is Jove. Chat, is it cooked? Is it cooked, chat? Is it cooked? You got multiple shiny dittos? Well, la-ti-da. No, that's pretty cool. Congrats on that. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Were any of these shiny at the buzzer? Any of them? Nope. Well, looks like it's time for Drowzee, chat. Looks like it's time for Drowzee. Next up on the wanted list. I never thought I'd see the day, chat. I really never thought I'd see the day where I was willingly going after Drowzee, but I truly don't have one. I actually just do not have a shiny Drowzee, so I need one. Did I get a shiny code? No, the first time GameStop just couldn't get the code, and then the next time GameStop dropped codes, I had just been out and I could have gotten one, but I had just gotten home. Like I need to get the 2 shinies if I ever want to finish my shiny living dex, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get one. Like GameStop, like all the GameStops have just been like out of the codes. I don't know, it's like trying to find Pokemon cards, like out and about. Like you can't anymore. I don't know what's happening with Pokemon stuff. I don't know, man. The thing that's tough is like, I fear if I want to get those shiny legendaries, I'm gonna almost have to use my YouTuber privilege where I could ask, and I'm sure like a fan would give me a code, but I don't want to do that. But then, like, I still want to get the shiny. And what if I don't do that? Am I gonna, like, buy the codes off of eBay? It's just, I don't know what to do, man. It's a whole thing. I don't know. It's a whole thing. So maybe I'll try soon. It's just a whole freaking thing. I can't say I love it, chat. I can't say I love it. Huh. There are not many Drowzies here. Do I need to find a Drowzee outbreak? Am I dumb? Did the Switch 2 make this, like, impossible? Oh, that's a shiny. Would you look at that? Shiny LeChonk. Would you look at that? I mean, it counts for the, I guess, the shiny counter, if anyone was curious of how many shinies I found today. So there's that. I don't know what to really do with it. It's not getting a nickname. I've found so many of these things. Maybe this guy has a mark. Do you have a mark? Are you cool, Chris? No, you stink. How about you? Chonk. Alright. What is the point of you? Extra shinies. Oh, do I have many? Okay. Do I watch anime? It's always an interesting question. It used to be like so annoying because people would ask that very vague question and then I'd say no, and then like some smarty pants would be like, well, have you ever watched the Pokemon anime? Then you have watched anime. So it's like I just don't think I like that question. It's very vague. No, there is not an anime I am currently watching, and I'm assuming from that question you mean things like One Piece. I have never watched animes like that in my life. I've just never really had much interest. I mean, I'm not usually like looking for a new show to watch. I mean, I watch so many sports, like, you know, I'm a huge fan of football, so there's a lot of football to watch. There's gonna be basketballs back. I love watching basketball. Like, I really, really, really love Survivor. Like, I was just watching like Australia versus the World Survivor. You know, I mean, regular Survivor's back. Like, there's like a lot of, there's just a lot of, I don't know. I guess more like real people doing real things stuff that I watch. And then there's plenty of other shows like Abbott Elementary, I think, is back. I mean, gosh, who doesn't love Abbott Elementary? That's phenomenal. Trying to think of like your aunt once. What do you mean your aunt won Survivor? Hey, who is your aunt? Wait. Let's walk this back. What do you mean your aunt won Survivor? I care so little about the anime question or anime. Let's back to your aunt won Survivor. Who's your aunt? Because that is cool. I find that very cool. Now, to be fair, if you're like, I don't want to... Really? Wow, that's so cool. That's sick. I don't really have anything else to say except, like, that's sick. That's super, super cool. Yeah, she is... Yeah, wow, that's very... I'm hopeful, like, the podcast, like, Rob has a podcast, get her to talk about season 50. I am very intrigued to hear her thoughts on Coach being on season 50 and any of the things that man gets up to. Yeah, Sophie's awesome. That's sick. Very cool. There are 50 seasons. There are 50 seasons, yeah. And you know what? I still love it. I still love it. Pokemon Survivor. Hey, you know what? Like, I used to like think I would never do a Pokemon Survivor, you know, like video. I'd want to come up with my own kind of like competition, like show if I was going to do anything like that on YouTube. I think with Leaderboard, I don't know, maybe someday I will just do a Leaderboard episode that is just purely a Survivor spoof. You know, like I've kind of gotten to a point where it's like, you know what? Maybe that's just the move, man. Maybe that's something I'll do. I'm not gonna guarantee it, but it's something I may consider doing. I don't know what that would look like. I'm not gonna, again, I'm not sure if it would ever happen, but that would be really cool. Let me see. I have an extra code card if you want, John. I feel bad. I don't... If someone actually does have a true extra code card that they would be willing to pass my way, I would never say no. I'd be super, super appreciative. I feel bad because there's so many people who can't get one, but I don't... I wouldn't say no. I really wouldn't. I love the content. Also, my favorite Pokemon is Mimikyu. I got a shiny Mimikyu recently. Actually, I think I got an extra as well. Mimikyu's a really cool Pokemon. I know it's a lot of people's favorite, but it's a good one. Hey, John, just let you know, at my GameStop, if you ask for a code while making a purchase, they add it to the receipt, but I do live in the west side of the country. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to know, like, it's hard to even know how busy the GameStop and go-to would be. Yeah. I appreciate you throwing that at me. I'll figure it out. No, we know, Shadow. No. That's like super leaked. Yeah, because 2 of them are on 49. So it's just like, do you want to basically have the newest season spoiled for you? I do. I know who the 2 people from 49 are that are on 50, but it's probably better if you watch 50 without knowing. But no, that information's out there. Did I see the K-pop Fortnite update? I mean, I saw it. I didn't watch that movie and I don't play Fortnite anymore, so I'm not really doing anything with it, but I saw it. I don't know if you wanted like my personal reaction to it. My personal reaction would be like, cool. Sure. Yeah. How are the Bucks doing this season? The Bucks are one of the most one of the more injured teams in the league, and they are 4-1. They are stressing me out every game, but they are. It's going pretty well. I'm very happy. I love Lamar, so I've been so sad about the Ravens season, but man, the Bucks are. If they get healthy, man, I'm very excited. There are a few positions that are just not getting healthy because the players are out for the year, but man, oh man. It's a good team, man. It's a very good team. I will be live streaming ZA when it comes out. Yes, sirree. It is really bizarre to see like how everyone has really changed their tune about Baker. Like I remember as a hey, there it is, shiny Drowzee. Don't do that, Drowzee. That's creepy, man. No one likes that. Okay, Mikey likes that. We all know that. Oh, Mikey loves it when you do that. But the rest of us are just not a big fan. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to stop that, big dog. I'm gonna really need you to stop that. Whatever this is all about, I think we just like, I don't think so. I think we're good. I think we're all good. I'll change that counter. And more importantly, we can check another shiny off this list, which feels pretty darn good, honestly. I'm pretty happy with that. Would you look at that? Another one down. And Drowzee. This is going to be, oops, not for trade. I know you all want to tell me to trade this to him. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep this one, okay? I'm going to keep it. I need it for the living dex, okay? I'll never have a shiny living dex in this game if I trade every Drowzee away. I won't be able to do it. Of course you don't have a mark. That's fine. Where do you even go? Where doth you even go, doth? Gardevoir. Oh, there it is. Gardevoir. Whoop. Carnivore Glade Drowsy. Boom. Finally got one. Finally got a shiny Drowsy. And I mean, I don't really need anything else with the Psychic Sandwich, so I guess I might as well look for a second shiny Drowsy. I feel really lucky to have gotten one, honestly. They're not spawning in droves, so... I don't know, let's see if we can get another one. Oh my god, VZ, thank you for the $100 super chat. That is way too kind. Thank you. My gosh. Hey, I caught the live stream. Hello, friend. Question for you. I've been playing Crystal again and wondering if all shiny Pokemon came from Team Rocket's evil plan for taking over the radio tower. It was the first gen to have visually different shinies. Thoughts? I've never thought of that before, but that's very fun. I love everything about that. There's like, that's a very, very fun theory. I feel like people don't really make theory videos like that anymore, but that'd be kind of fun if there was someone, maybe get Mikey to dust off the old school Pokemon theory gloves. Make a video on that. I do love that. I don't know. A very unique thought. I like it. Watching from Aussie here. Love your content. Currently bedridden. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Jeez. I really, I know back injuries are no joke. I really hope things turn around soon. All the love to you. And glad I could throw you a bit of entertainment while you're bedridden. Really hope you're feeling better soon. Truly. Can you say my username, please? Chat, that's terrifying. You know, there's always a chance someone asking me that is trying to get me to say something horrific. And now there's just a clip of me online forever saying something I should not have said because I was reading something and didn't process it fast enough. So while there's always a chance there's someone just being, you know, like they're just being cheeky, or it's like more of a cute thing. I don't trust it. I can't trust that. Why is your Scizor named Lucky and Bad? Because chat, it's better to be lucky than it is to be good when you're playing Pokemon. It's much better to be lucky than good. And that Scizor was actually a shiny Scyther that I never noticed. And I was actually about to set up a picnic and despawn it, but it ran into me. Like the shiny ran directly into me, never saw it. And that's how I found and caught it. So I caught that thing, turned it into my false swiper, and it's lucky and bad. Can you say my name? It's Landon, by the way. Nope, won't do it. What's next for Play More? I'm not sure what's next for Play More. I think a lot of it really comes down to Pokemon Champions. You know, I used to be a full-time competitive Pokemon content creator. And one of the big things with competitive Pokemon content for the most part, or at least classic Pokemon competitive content, is like viewership and interest falls off a cliff by the end of a generation. And I'm really curious to see like what Champions is going to look like, what Draft League might look like. If everything is like looking good and everyone's exciting, or everything is exciting, I do have a very cool idea up my sleeve that I would love to try. But a lot of it just comes down to ZA and Champions and how things look, you know, like I'm really proud of what I've been able to do as a content creator in these last 3 years. But I mean, look, here's the reality. I'm a Pokemon content creator who only uploads Pokemon videos when we haven't had a new game in 3 years, right? Like interest in these games has definitely waned a little bit. And while it is up to me, you know, if I want this to be my job, to come up with entertaining content that keeps you guys engaged, even if it's been a while since a new game, you know, there's a lot that I don't have control over. So I kind of am in a wait and see, you know, period with like, okay, what's in ZA? What kind of creative ideas can I come up with that? You know, what does this look like? What does that look like? You know, what are you even able to do? You know, this, that, and the other. Like right now I'm shiny hunting, and that's something I love doing in Scarlet and Violet, but I don't know what shiny hunting is going to look like in Legend ZA. If you guys remember, Pokemon Sword and Shield, there was not a shiny hunting method until the DLC that worked. Like Pokemon Sword and Shield, like kind of killed shiny hunting content in a pretty big way. And And for that reason, you know, you saw a lot of like shiny hunting videos that were in other like older games, or even, you know, I had plenty of videos where, you know, we'd like boost odds and things. So it like, as we get new games, things change, and you kind of roll the punches and be creative. So it's hard to answer, you know, what's next for, you know, X, Y, and Z until I see what's next for the games. So I'm very excited. We'll see. I will let you know when I know. Do I think they'll have a trailer for ZA like the day before the game releases? I have no idea. Have they done that before? Maybe. I'm not sure. Boo, boo, boo. One wish for any Pokemon game is voice acting for characters. I would hate voice acting in Pokemon, but I know a lot of people would love it. So for that reason, I do hope for other people's sake that we get voice acting in Pokemon at some point. I would get annoyed and just skip past it. I just don't care. Like, I'm loving Hades too, but I like read all of the text and then just skip past the voice acting. The voice acting is great, but like I do not play roguelikes for the voice acting. I play roguelikes for like the you know, play through crap I lost, play through again crap I lost, play, you know, like the continue of like over and over and over, and you know, get a new load set and see if I can finally win it, you know. And I do like the story in Hades, but I don't need the voice acting in like kind of the minor spots. But I'm happy it's there for people that love it. Oh, this is such an interesting question. I'm from Greece and I watch both European basketball and the NBA. I can't understand why you're making all this fuss about Thanasis. I know he's not good, but he's okay as a role player. Thanasis is a very, very funny person. He does a lot of very funny things. And that's why there's so much talk about him. Like when he gets in the game, like really late, like just the way he plays and the energy he has, like there's just a lot with it that's like very funny. There was this, I remember like a Duke player who they called the human victory cigar because he was only in the game. Like, I think he was on OKC. I think it was OKC, Kyle Singler. Like anytime he was in the game, he was the human victory cigar. So I think, I feel bad in a sense because there's definitely like Thanasis seems like a, you know, he's solid enough. Like he's a fine enough player, but I think there's just like a lot of memes and things brought that, you know, bring more attention to him. It's kind of a funny entity within the league. And honestly, I think NBA fans are just a little ruthless. I do know about The Amazing Race. I used to watch The Amazing Race with my mom back in the day. I've never really... I tried to get back into like watching like some of the, you know, the older seasons that are like really highly regarded. And like that was like fine. That was like interesting enough, but... Amazing Race just... I don't know. It's just no Survivor for me. I can't get into it as much. I think like if I still, you know, lived with my mom, I'd watch it with her and that would be nice. But, you know, like, I mean, isn't Amazing Race also like on after Survivor? Like sometimes I'll go to my mom's house to watch the newest Survivor episodes with her. She usually wants to go to bed before The Amazing Race even starts. I did watch The Mole. Yeah, I did watch that. I did like the new, like the first season where they brought the mole back. I actually really like that one. You will never get a coach in The Amazing Race. That's very true. No. No. I still can't believe we got Drowzee in one sandwich. I am really hyped on that. There are not many Drowzee spawning. This is kind of brutal. So I'm pretty happy with that. Is the Drowzee for Mikey? No, for once it's gonna stay in the box. Okay. Bump, bump, bumba. Boo doo 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 doo. Crap, I ran into a wall because I was trying to read the chat. That's my bad. My bad. My bad. Okay. Part of me wants to move on to the next hunt. And the other part of me is like, well, but what if you get the Drowzee and then you never have to hunt for a Hypno? But they're just not spawning much. I don't know. I feel like it might be worth just going after Seel now. Seel could be miserable to find. Like, that might be a super duper disaster. Oh, Landon, do you still think it makes sense to hunt for Seel in Violet? Is that worthwhile, you think? Think of all the Drowzee comments if you get the Drowzee now. I actually don't think I will avoid those. No, sometimes things just kind of live on, you know? I think it just kind of lives on. Now, I've played through both. Which one's the best ride partner? I stupidly still think Koraidon, but that's just because, like, I don't have the flying feature in Violet. You know what? I think it's time for Seel. I think it's time for Seel, chat. I think it's time. And we're gonna go to Pokemon Violet to do it. Why not? I think we're gonna do it. I think I still have Herba Mystica here. We'll see. I mean, next up is Seel. I need to get this thing eventually, right? So let's do the thing. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. Do it, chat. Do it to it. Seel is so hard to tell. Yeah, you're telling me, chat. You're telling me. Okay, do I actually have the Mystica? Yep, I do. Barely. All right, cool. Okay. Oh my gosh, wait. Why is there... Is it because I haven't connected online? I need to connect online. I don't really need all the numeral there. Okay. All right, perfect. Boop, bop, boop, 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 boo, doo, 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 boo, doo, boop, boop, boo, ba, da, 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 da. Okay. So I got to fly over there, and then what I'm being told. I need a water sandwich. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I feel like Shiny Seel is really going to tell me a lot about this challenge overall, right? If I get Shiny Seel pretty quickly, I have faith that I'll be able to find Zorua and Ditto, and it won't be too miserable. But if this thing is stingy, we might be here for a while. We may be here for a while. Okay. Seel was your first ever full odd shiny? Oh, wow. Back in Leaf Green. I remember when my wife got her first full odd shiny. I got a text, found a shiny Parasect. What is it weak to? And the next update I got, it was dead. She had gone for a flying move. Rip shiny Parasect. That was tough. Okay. Is this now a spot I can fly to? Yes, it is. Cool. All right, let's save. Let's make the Hwooter sandwich, and we'll see how this goes. Okay. Rice, and then I need chili sauce, you, and then you. Perfect. Should we do a stream where Nikki tries to redeem the shiny Parasect? That'd be kind of fun. That would be kind of fun, I'll be honest. I don't know if she would like that. I don't know if she would like it if I was just bullying her over the shiny Parasect. Oof. Do I get recognized a lot? I don't know. Like, a lot's probably not the right word, but like, I'm starting to get recognized more than I would expect. I haven't been to a Pokemon event since this channel was made. So I've just never really been to a Pokemon event in general. So, I mean, if I went, I assume, to a Pokemon event, I'd get, like, recognized more. Like, I'm not really, like, ever at this point in a place where I'd see a lot of Pokemon fans. Like, even the other day, I was at, I was at a brewery for, like, an Oktoberfest event. And, there was, like, this very cute family. And, like, oh, you know, I noticed them walk by, like, oh, it's a cute family. Like, I just, I don't know. It's like a cute little girl walking around. And then the dad came over and was like, are you PM7? And we had a bit of an interaction. And I think that's the thing that kind of throws me off the most of, like, I don't know. I guess just the last place I would have thought I'd get recognized would be a brewery. But I actually feel like that I'm getting recognized, or I get recognized more often in situations like that. Like, I've had, like, waiters, like, recognize me. I don't know. It's a very interesting thing. But that being said, I don't know what it would be like if I went to, like, a regional or worlds. It's not something... I've never been in a place with a bunch of Pokemon fans since my channel has blown up. So I don't know. I'm a person who keeps a pretty low profile. So I'm not it's not like attention I'm really seeking, but I do want to go to some sort of Pokemon event this year. I really do. I think it'd be really nice to go with me and Nikki, and it's just been so long. I think the last time I went to a Pokemon event was Pokemon Worlds in Boston. What was that, like 2015, 2016? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't know you could kill him. Do a vlog at a regional? That is not my style. That is not my style at all. I am not someone that wants to bring a lot of attention to myself in that way in public. I do not want to be talking to a camera out in public. Like, that's not, no thank you. That's not me. No, 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 no. No, I do not want to do that. No. No, maybe not that. No. You don't need to kill all the Seel, Greninja. I'm just trying to see if any of these guys are shiny, but I'm worried I'm not going to be able to notice. I'm nervous. But I don't think it's bad if I go slower for this hunt, right? The whole thing is to redeem the Seel that I killed in synchro mode. So we'll see. You don't want to walk around with a GoPro? No. 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 If I played Hollow Knight, I tried to get into Hollow Knight. I actually just don't think I like that style of game. I just didn't really like, or I guess I don't like those types of games where it's like, okay, like you move forward in the game and then you unlock things, like you have to backtrack to find the thing that you unlocked. And I don't know, I guess, like I don't dislike open world games, but I just don't really love the backtracking of it. I just didn't find that very fun. And there were parts of the game that were like difficult in a way that wasn't like, oh man, this is challenging and satisfying. I was like, this is infuriating. So I don't know. I just don't think it's for me. I'm not really good with maps. Like I can't see things in my head really. Like aphantasia is the word. So if like I've like gone somewhere before and I need to remember where exactly I went because I unlocked a new thing, that's like a lot more difficult for just how my brain works. It's just kind of it's just annoying. So I'm happy everyone that loves those games has a new one of those games to play, but I don't know if it's for me. Yeah, I think I'd feel like that style of game is not for people who can't see things in their head. I think that's you gotta be good with maps. I'm very happy I live in an era with I've always had either GPS or, you know, like Google Maps. People are like, oh yeah, you go off of this highway and that highway and you go here, there, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I can't. No, I don't know. Gonna follow what the nice lady at the GPS tells me to go. No. No. I've ever played Cuphead. I've never really played Cuphead. I don't know. I've never really gotten a good sell of Cuphead. It's like the whole thing of Cuphead is that like, it's kind of like infuriating. I don't think I'm a fan of games where boss fights are like, bye Nikki. Bye Nikki. Where the boss fights are like kind of impossible, but if you do it like 100 times, you'll eventually learn the right combination to beat them. I don't think I like video games enough for that. Like I enjoy like challenges. Like I don't have an issue with like things being difficult, but I don't really love the like, okay, if you try this annoying thing enough times, eventually you'll learn like the perfect sequence to get through it. That's just, at least for me, I've never really been super intrigued in those. Is aphantation that common? I have no idea how common it is. I didn't know that I had it until Wolfie brought up that he had it. And I was like, wait a minute, what? That's a thing? Like, oh, wow. I used to like as a kid, or not as even a kid, like even in high school, I remember like trying to like remember people's faces and I couldn't really like, I couldn't really do that super well, but I think I could spot a shiny Seel from a mile away, baby. Hey, I may not be able to see things in my brain too well, but I'm able to notice this shiny across the map with ease. You can't hide from me, little Seel. You can't hide from me. And I actually think that right there is one of the nice things. I don't know how common it is to not really be able to see things in your head at all, but it's made it so my visual memory is like very, very good. Like a lot of people ask me, how do you find so many shinies? How are you good at finding shinies? I think I just notice more than the average person. I just like, I don't know. I'm very, very good at recognizing the shinies. And now that I see this thing feels way more obvious than I expected it to be. I'm gonna name you, Frog? Seel? I feel like I've already named multiple Aphantasia. Dumpy? I kind of like name. I don't know why someone suggested naming him Dumpy. I kind of want to name him Dumpy. Is that silly? I'm going to be honest. This is stupid, but I'm going to go for it. Yeah, I don't know why someone wanted me to name him Dumpy. But now I have it. Now it's mine. So there we go. That's pretty good. And that means we will add one to the counter. And more importantly, we go here and bada bing, bada boom. Pretty good. Might as well try to get another one as well. And then I can transfer them over through home. Nice. There we go. Nice. Thank you for everything you do. I appreciate it, Dominic. Hey, John, if you're into Smash, oh, I'm not into Smash Bros at all. No, I don't even really like Smash Bros. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. Who'd I like to see as a fighter? Oh gosh, I don't, feel bad. I want to answer the question genuinely, but I don't care about like who they'd add next. Genuinely, I would love to know who you want in the game, and that's who I would want, because I would want the Pokemon added to be one that would make Pokemon Smash fans happy. Because my thought would be add one that's really dumb to be added because it'd be kind of funny. And that's not really a good answer, but it's the reality. The chances of me like playing with whatever character they add is so low that it's crazy. Do I play Pokemon Go? I mean, I still open Pokemon Go occasionally, but I don't play Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I live in New England and it always gets, I mean, very cold during the winters. Is that a shiny? Oh, baby, it's another shiny. Hey, let's go. Well, I was saying, it gets cold in the winter. The Seals love it, but for me, it's not really fun to play a phone game when your hands are freezing. So, I haven't played it as much, I'll be honest. But I do have two shiny Seel. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Nice. That's great. That was quick. Look at us go. Wow. And people say that Seel's hard to find. Come on. What are we talking about? This thing's easy. It's way too easy. Dumpy and Gumpy. I kind of like that. I'm going to be honest, chat. Dumpy and Gumpy. No, that's a good. That's a grouping. Boop boop doo boop boop bop beep beep doop boop doop boop 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 da ba da ba da ba da. Okay, you've got to evolve. You've got to evolve into a dugong. Boop a doop boop boop a doo. I still have so much time on this sandwich. But I don't know what I need to go for here. Like I don't know what would be worth it. I got a dugong. It's a bad, bad Pokemon. It doesn't look good, and I don't know why they made it. The shiny stinks. No one really likes you, dugong, but someone will lie and say you're their favorite. All right. Pretty good. We got this. What else would I need to go for water, though? Don't need to do that. Is it worth going for anything else or just like, no, honestly, I feel like, hey, things are working out. I just think we keep on keeping on, man. Because next up is Vespiquen. Ooh, Vespiquen or Salazzle. We already struck out on Salazzle. I think it's time for Vespiquen. I think it's time for Vespiquen, for better or for worse. Alrighty. All right. Vespiquen will be the first really hard one. That checks out. That does check outs. That's part of the point, right? What starter and team members are you planning for ZA? Okay, that one I can't answer. I need to see more of the game, honestly, to answer that. But I can answer the other one, and that the other part of the question is actually a lot more relevance. Oh, okay, you fly here, you stupid buffoon. Oh. Okay. So, I will be streaming my Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough on the PM7 channel, and then I will be uploading all of those parts on the PM7 VODs channel. So you will be able to watch the live stream on like the channel live, and then they'll be unlisted after the fact. But then I will be uploading them on the VOD channel. And there's a chance I make a solo video out of the playthrough as well. So there's going to be a lot of different places, and I will be letting you guys know that. So that is going to be the best way to watch that. Like whenever a new game comes out, I always stream the game, and then I put all of like the full streams on the VOD channel. I know it can be a little annoying to have all these different channels, but just with the way YouTube works, the people that are willing to watch a like 3 to 4 hour stream and the people that want to watch like a highly edited 40-minute video are not always the same person. So it really does make a lot of sense to kind of, you know, separate things in a way that makes sense. Will what I'm doing be a video? Probably not. No, but it will be a VOD, PM7 VODs. If you haven't subscribed there, please go do so. Please go do so. Because if you miss any part of the stream, you can always catch up with whatever you missed afterwards. Would I customize Koraidon? I don't know what that means. Mon frère. I don't really know what it is you were saying. Are these Pokemon in preparation for ZA? Not really in preparation for ZA. It's like a final farewell to Scarlet and Violet being the main games to shiny hunt in before we move into Legends ZA. So I wanted to go after a few Pokemon I never got and probably should have gotten by now. Please get a dog cam. I'd actually hate to have a dog cam because then if the dog wasn't ever on the cam, people would be very annoying about it. And like, I'm not going to like I want the dog, there she is. The dog snuggling below me is very cute and I love it so much. So I wouldn't want to I don't want to disturb my pup. Right? Like she's not a part of the content. She's just my sweet little dog who I adore. Are you giggling at the dog, Nikki?
Yes, I wish you had a dog.
That's why I was just telling people that I can't have a dog cam.
But look at her.
Nikki, you're not helping. Yes, she's so cute and I do love her and I'm gonna scratch her. Yes, I do love you. But if I had a dog cam and she wasn't there, then people would be Like, they'd be so annoying about it, and then, like, the dog would... I mean, she wouldn't... She'd be fine if I kept grabbing her to put her in the bed, but... Sometimes she wants to roam, you know?
She does need to.
She's a free puppy. You say she was a free elf? So... I thought more Vespiquen were gonna spawn here. Okay, now more are spawning. What is happening here? Yeah, maybe I do reset for an outbreak. This is... Huh. Yeah, this is chaotic. I mean, I'd be fine with a hunt where it's like I ended up getting like 5 shiny Combee before I finally get a Vespiquen, but the fact that it's hard to even get the Combee, I think makes it not worth it. Pop. Resetting for an outbreak, it's very fun. Resetting for an outbreak, it's very, very fun. Resetting for an outbreak, doop 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 doop. What's my living dex count at? That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not really doing I'm not doing an actual living dex. I just, whenever I get a new game and I shiny hunt a ton in it, by the end of it, I like pretty passively have a living dex that I just like to have set up. But I've never like gotten to a point where I've dedicated like, I'm going to get this, at least in a way that's like manageable. There's just been times like the end of a game's lifespan, I'm like, I'm going to go for it. And like this ended up being like, I'd have to find like 10 shinies a day. This is a project that will be finished at a later date or never. But I am keeping track of it. Sorry, chat. I will not be hunting for random suggestions. I'm going after the checklist I have. Going after that checklist I already have. Which means I'm stuck here trying to get this annoying fella. That could work. I mean, maybe I'll do a few more Landon, and then if it doesn't work, we'll just go after the Combee. I mean, I think it would be fun to go after Combee and find, like, you know, try to find a female one that way. But there's also a chance I'd do that, and then I'd, like, really regret it. I'm like, wow, that wasted a lot of time. Why did I do that? The Beneral? Am I winning, son? I think I am. I think I am. Now the Beneral's here. I'm gonna get a Vespiquen outbreak. Lickety split. No problemo. Think. Maybe. You have something you are super hyped for in ZA? No, I don't, because I don't really know a lot about the game yet. I don't know, it's such an interesting one. Like, I feel bad. People are asking good questions, but I just, like, we don't know enough about the game. I am hyped to dive into the game and see what it's all about. I wasn't able to do any of the demo, like, or play any of the demos like a few creators were, but I also haven't watched anyone, like, do that yet. And I don't know, maybe I will end up doing that. It's just like, I guess I'm in the spot where they haven't revealed a lot about ZA. Like I never got a chance to play the demo. Do I just kind of like, I don't know, like run with that? And now I kind of get to play a game pretty much blind. That'd be kind of nice, right? I don't know if that's, I don't know. Maybe that's silly. Maybe it's worth just watching some like the creators' videos. that like people made on ZA and just get more of an idea of like what I'm walking into. I don't know. I'm kind of undecided. Oh, the outbreak will always be far north. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care as much about all the customizing of the character. I know some people are like very hyped on that, and like I'm happy for them. But I don't care as much. No. You know what? Screw it. Let's see if we can just find a shiny female Combee the old-fashioned way. Why not? If it's too difficult, I can always change and try to get a Vespiquen outbreak. But I think for now, let's just try it. Let's just see what happens. Why not? I do also need a Cricketot and a Cricketoon, so I guess that would also be kind of useful. What's my favorite shiny starter? I mean, it's just got to be Charmander, or not Charmander, Charizard. I mean, it's just it's so good, right? I mean, come on. Shiny female Combee isn't hard. I got a billion of them while hunting Vivillon and Cricketot. What? What are you talking about? What are you saying that this like, isn't it like 1 in 5 Combee are female? How is that not difficult to find, but Cricketot and Vivillon are hard? What's happening here? Like a billion Vivillon spawned when I was over there. How did you not find them? Are you the bee whisperer? I don't understand. What's happening here? Bump, bump. It's 1 in 8? What do you mean it's 1 in 8? That person was bullying me and said they found billions. They were saying they found billions of bees. Oh, you're going for every form of Vivillon. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. If you were hunting for 18 different Vivillon, I can see how you found enough shiny Combee to find multiple female shiny Combee. I am really hopeful I do not have to put in enough time to... Yeah, that would be brutal, chat. Ugh. I don't think I even know what shiny Cricketot looks like. Just like a little bit more orange, right? Chat, do you mind if I go X Games mode? Chat, you guys, what are your thoughts if I just go X Games mode? Is that... Because I kind of feel like I want to go X Games mode. You mind? Well, that's, you know what? That's, I'm gonna deal with it. Chat, I'm gonna stand, and now that I'm standing, the shiny bees will flock to me. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be grand. It's gonna be amazing. I do not have this setup made for the sit-stand desk, but it really doesn't matter because my face is in this itty-bitty screen, so it really doesn't. It's not that big of a deal. Go for every other shiny Alcremie. That sounds awful. I'm gonna be honest. Joined late? You are just in time, my friend. Just in time. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. Cover yourself in honey. Chat, I'm going to be honest. Don't think I'm going to do that. Actually, chat, I just realized that I do know the answer. that. It's gonna be no. I'm not gonna cover myself in honey. Sounds like a nightmare. Sounds like an actual nightmare. Dude, the quote isn't that, no, it's got to be that you're pouring honey on me, go. It's sad if you're the one pouring honey. Then it just gets sad. Ugh. Didn't Mickey milk himself after finishing his Miltank 1 million subs playthrough? I think what you meant to say, didn't he pour milk on himself? The fact that I just read someone asking if Mikey milked himself on camera for a YouTube video is upsetting, and I think Milkman Mike talk is off the table. I think I gotta ban it. I think we're one and done with that. I think we gotta ban it, because that's an insane thing to throw out there. I understand what you're asking. I understand what you're getting at. It just unfortunately was worded in an insane way, chat. And sometimes it's very important to word things properly. But also to that point, did Mikey do that? Did he pour milk on himself in the way he did? He did. And you know, that man, he does things. And you just gotta, you gotta embrace him. This one says there's 63 El Creamy? What are you talking about? Is that real? That's insane. That's upsetting. I don't like that, I'll be honest. Chat, has anyone else played Mega Bonk? I've played a decent amount of Mega Bonk. That game's very fun. Look, there's not enough Mega Bonk chatter. Chat, what are our thoughts on Mega Bonk? Huh? 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 Ginger. We can't just be barking at things. We can't just be barking at things. Oh, stage 3 is so freaking difficult. I did beat it once, but yeah, emphasis on once. No, that's super tough. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Is that Nikki? Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
No, I mean, you can. She's just chilling.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to, like, snuggle with her, you can take the dog away. If you're going to be out and about and, like, running around, I would just... Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be moving about, I think she's chilling.
Okay.
I think she likes being near me.
Good.
Yeah. The problem is the chat really wants to see her, but I don't want to disrupt her because she's being very cute in her little baby bed. Which now I feel bad because now the chat just gets to hear about my tiny, very, very adorable dog, and they don't get to see, but that's okay. She did get a brand new bow on. Yeah. Unshockingly, everyone suspects that you are the one that gets her all of the bows.
John, like,
well, it's important. My dog needs to look good. What is she gonna have, a plain old collar? No, it's now it's fall, so she gets a little just collar with a bow on it. It's fall themed. It's me and then a million. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's me and then I assume a million other women with their very small dogs, all shopping at the same bow dog collar stores. And You know what? I don't know if the cats deserve the cute little bows, even though her collars are probably literally made for cats because she's that small. But that's okay. I don't know if I really want to get into a fight with the cat people. Hi, John. Where is Mikey? In Texas. It's still hating the stream. Where is Mikey? He's in Texas? I don't know, man. He might be picking his nose or something. Anyway, whatever you think Mikey does in his free time. I don't know. I'm not sure. You know, the thing that I love about cat people is, like, there are three kind of cat people, and I'll be fair, I wanted to say two, but there are three. There are just some people who are like, I love my cat is perfect. I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. But the other two are like, I love my cat, it acts like a dog, it does tricks, and I take it on walks. And I'm like, oh. Why don't you just have a dog then? why would you want a cat? Like, why are you very happy you have a cat that acts like a dog? Why wouldn't you want a cat that acts like a cat, or like a dog that acts like a dog? I'm confused. And then the other ones would be like, yeah, you see this like bloody scratch mark down my arm? My cat clawed the crap out of me. My cat just does that. You know, it's a little spawn of Satan, but I love it so much. And I'm like, that sounds awful. I don't like that. I wouldn't like it if my pet just clawed me. Some cat owners, you're some of our strongest soldiers. That's having an animal that it doesn't really care a ton and attacks you. And you know what? I salute you. Is there a 0% chance Mike would get lunch with me if I was visiting his hometown? I wouldn't say there's a 0% chance. There's an infinitely higher percent chance that he would get lunch with you than he would like stream. So, I think there's that. But I have no idea. I don't know what Mikey does. I don't know. Actually, I do know what. No, I scratched that chat. You want to know what Mikey's doing right now? He's playing Hades 2. Actually, yeah, no, I forgot. Hades 2 dropped. No, Mikey is just playing Hades 2 right now. I don't blame him. That game's awesome. Yeah, no. I fear I know exactly what he's doing. Up it up. I'm going to be honest, chat. The sit-stand desk, while I ran into like 500 issues getting this thing put together, which I didn't expect any of them. I thought that would be way easier than it turned out to be. This is going to be a game changer for shiny hunting streams. I don't really have the best like stamina in the world for like streaming or sitting at a desk. So being able to like just, I don't know, stand. Not only does it kind of like recharge my focus, it's just also good for my sad tall back. I think this might actually be quite a game changer. Like this is a big deal. Pretty genuinely. If you enjoy this kind of content. If you would like to see me run into bushes repeatedly, then boy howdy, do I have good news for you. I'm contributing to the PM7 guarantee and the Bubby draft block. Hey, I appreciate you, Braylon. And actually, chat, I am so excited to let you guys know. Now, okay, so let me be honest. Let me be clear, right? There's a chance this still does not work out. If you guys know, I have a brand, Play More. Play-more.store. That is the merch. And I'm really proud of it. I've worked so hard on this brand with my incredible artist, Guy. I mean, we put so much into it. But the last company we worked with absolutely screwed us over 7,000 different ways. And every time we tried to drop new merch, it wasn't working. It was insane. It was just so frustrating. So we finally have moved over to a new company. It's been like, there's been some ups and downs of getting things figured out, but we have a new Bubby plush made A sample, or fully designed, a sample is being made. It's holiday themed. It's so cute. I love it so much. I should be getting the sample of that and of a sweatshirt design within the next few weeks. And if I get them and I approve them, not only can I tease them in streams and show them off to you guys, but Playmore will be finally back and we should be able to move forward with designing these cute little bubbies. Now, not everyone here is going to care about that, and that is completely fine. But I love this design so much, and I'm very, very excited to share it, because it's like last year people asked me like so much about like, oh, like can I get a bubby? Like I want to get one for Christmas for like this person, for myself. And they weren't able to do it for all of these annoying issues. But this year, not only is that changing, but crap. It's a regular shiny Combi. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Fine. Fine. You know what? Fine. And the next one will be a shiny female Combi. But you know what? Either way, play-more.store. If you don't already have a Bubby plush, go snag one today. Come on. Truly the best way to support the channel. I think it's really cool that something that we've designed and created, like, if you want to support us, you can actually get something from it that hopefully you enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, don't get one. I hope you, I don't know. We put a lot into it, and it's a very fun thing. It's like very, very cool. Obviously, I'm a creative person, and to be able to like, I know, come up with something and actually like have it be created into like a physical product. It's very, very, special thing. I'm happy with that. Oh, glad to hear you got the 1 million subscriber Neopets Bubby. That one is so cool to me. A lot of people think it's the shiny one. It's not the shiny one. It's never going to be re-released. It was just there for 1 million. I think I bought like an extra like 25 or 50 of them just to have for like giveaways way down the line. Like, if we're ever able to drop like, I don't know, maybe like someday we have like 5 different Bubby colors. Like, I think it would be cool to be able to give those away every once in a great while. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited about it. Was my first ever shiny? Doug Trio. Oh yeah, I mean, hey, if you're a cat person because you're allergic to dogs, I'm gonna be honest. The smart thing for me to say is I don't love cats because I'm allergic to them. I'll be honest, Chad. I was never a fan of cats, and then I found out I was very allergic to them. So that was kind of it's kind of like bees. I don't hate honey bees. People get so angry, but I've always hated bees and had like what people would say is an irrational fear of bees. And then I got stung by a yellow jacket. Like, just one of those ones that lives in the ground. I wasn't even near its nest. It just flew at me, stung me in the back of the leg, tried to sting me again. The sting didn't really hurt, but the venom, that was awful. Turns out I'm allergic to bees, or at least yellow jackets. That was awful. That pain was way more than I expected. Very annoying. You know, like yellow jackets around me. I've gotten better as I've gotten older, but I used to have pretty bad reactions to them. It's not like the actual sting, like that didn't matter at all, but God, it hurt for days. It swelled up like the sting became like the size of like a baseball. It was so swollen. It was like pulsing with pain for like days. Then it was just itchy for a while. It was, ugh. God. People that, when I say I hate bees, people who feel the need to correct me, they're like, well, that's a hornet, or that's a wasp. You guys kind of frustrate me. I don't like things that fly at you and sting you. And if honeybees wouldn't do that randomly, and they're not evil, then I'm not talking about them. It does say here, Vespiquen, but that role or that slot, that circle, that's just for female shiny evolution. So salazzle or Vespiquen. And the whole Vespiquen hunt wasn't really working. So we're going to go after salazzle. I think this will be more fun. I think that will be more fun. I am worried that last time I did this, someone said I failed a shiny. Now, I feel like when the shiny actually spawns, it'll be easier to see. But there are times where in this cave, it just feels like every single one of these things looks shiny. So, we'll find out. Oh yeah, I reset over the Combi. Yeah, the Combi is gone forever. Chad, are you guys all picking your starter before seeing what their megas look like? That's like kind of shocking to me. You guys are bold, because I feel like the same people that are picking their starter before seeing the mega are also the most likely to like really, really complain about a mega design and be upset about it. I'm just gonna wait and see, and then, you know, pick the one that has a cool mega. So I don't know. What a mega stinks. I guess that's fair. Hey, if you're someone that if you're someone who's excited for the surprise and like cares more about the surprise than the design, hell yeah, brother. I don't know. I know Pokemon fans, and some really love complaining. Really love being upset. So I don't know. I just feel it may be bold, make those decisions early. Bum 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 ba dum ba da. What mega do you hope has the best shiny in ZA? I don't know, man. I don't know. Which ones do I hope? Yes, I get the question. I feel bad, chat. I don't know if I can really answer a lot of ZA questions. I mean, like, the whole thing is like I'm just waiting for the game, you know? I don't know. I'm not really thinking about these things. Like, I'm excited to get the game and see, right? Like, I'm excited to shiny hunt for the megas and see them all in the game, but a lot of these questions are like very like having the game specific. Okay. I want X Games mode for the Combi. I think for the lizard, I need to be closer to the ground. Beep boop. Beep boop beep. Alright. Let's see, Salazzle. Razzle dazzle Salazzle. I really thought you were shiny for a second. That's disappointing. Razzle dazzle, where art thou, Salazzle? Bippity bobbity boo. Lighting makes them all look shiny. Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. The chat is so ready to tell me, not only tell me that I missed a shiny, but then like send me a clip and it's like, it's just very clearly not a shiny. Like, just very clearly not. Okay. Alrighty, Salazzle. It's odd because I know it is no, I didn't just miss a shiny. I know it's obvious, but it's like, it's weird. Like, I know it's obvious, but it feels like I'm missing shinies constantly, so does it become a little bit less obvious when you're like always so worried you're missing shinies? And it's like kind of, I don't know, that fear is kind of taken over a bit. You're my favorite shiny hunter. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You are far too kind. What are my opinions on the shiny Crydon and Rhydon events? It seems like more and more Pokemon is like not only okay, but is like possibly kind of promoting the scarcity of some of their products, like the cards. And that making its way into a code for a shiny is like really upsetting and disappointing. It really bums me out. I don't understand why it's not just like a mystery gift where like you just like go to GameStop and like can like, I don't know, get it from like the Wi-Fi or however mystery events used to be. It doesn't really make any sense. Like, okay, you can't shiny hunt for this thing. And you can't just get it through like a mystery gift. Like you have to go to GameStop and then they also have to have the code to give it to you. The code's free, but they're running out of the codes. I just don't understand it. I really don't. But it goes hand in hand with the fact that I used to be able to walk into any like store that sold cards and get Pokemon cards very easily. And now I haven't seen Pokemon cards in stores in like months and months. I don't know. It's just, it's very weird. Don't really understand it. Find a card store. A card store moved in like nearby, and they sell Pokemon cards at crazy scalper prices. We went in there and they tried to sell us an elite trainer box for the brand new set for like $120. Like, no, what are you talking about? So I'm sure there are like, you know, card stores around that don't sell at those prices. But anytime I've gone to a store like that, they've just been fully sold out. It's like either scalper prices or sold out has been my experience for like a while. So I don't know, man. It is a bit disappointing. It is a bit disappointing. And you know, I think like a really like weird thing that like I'm not expecting anyone to like, I'd like, this is not looking for sympathy at all, because I think part of it is that I feel guilty and weird of like, you know, I have a channel where I have done card videos before on PM7 Plus, and part of me wants to do more card videos on that channel as like a way to kind of, you know, give myself a reason to buy cards. But also, I feel like a lot of the ideas I would do would kind of like almost lean into, you know, like some of these more worse habits with the hobby. And I'm like kind of conflicted. Like I remember back in the day, me and Jack did a video on his channel where we both opened a booster box. And like the whole idea was like to see who got like the most value out of it. Like it was just kind of fun. Like, you know, which booster box had the best hits. But it is kind of like disappointing with like Pokemon cards that people are like treating them like little like stocks. So even though we've done that video before and it did well and it'd be like really fun to like, hey Jack, let's buy some elite trainer box and see who got the best hits and like make a video out of it and, you know, kind of justify the purchase. I don't really want to, you know, kind of like feed into that cult. It's this very kind of like weird. I just kind of go back and forth and I'm just not entirely sure. Well, then there's also like, me and my wife collected the Gen 5 cards when they came out in the Gen 5 era. So I really want to try to collect the Black Bull and then, I don't know, whatever the Gen 5 new set is. I'd love to get every single card in that set. To get every card in that set, I'd have to buy a ridiculous amount of the set. So I'm considering maybe we make a video on that, but then it's, I don't know, it's all weird. I just kind of miss being able to go to a store and then buy an elite Trainer box, and then open it up with my wife, and then it's just like fun. That's like the end of it. So, I don't know. There's things I just kind of think about, and I'm just not I'm not fully sure of what I want to do. I'm just bummed out by it pretty constantly. You have the channel vote on who got the best hits instead of doing it based on value. Well, here's the thing, chat. When you make a YouTube video, especially if like the YouTube video is like buying cards that cost a lot of money, I'm gonna need the video to do well. And I'm not going to like, it doesn't make sense to change the premise of the video to something that would be like less clickable. Like that's not, an option is not like make a video that would perform worse. And that's where it gets a little wonky. And that's the that's just the less fun part of YouTube. That really doesn't concern you guys. Like that's not, you know, like, hey, hopefully the content I make you guys enjoy. And, you know, if you enjoy it, watch it. If not, it is what it is. But the name of the game for me is like, you kind of have to think through these ideas and different titles and branding of like, what are the most amount of people going to enjoy? If people years ago enjoyed the format more of like, who got the most value out of a booster box before the culture of it switched so much to people like treating Pokemon cards like stonks, that concept is going to work even better today. It'd be like really bad for business go the other way. So I don't know, kind of just one of those things. Is this real chat or are we playing the chat that cried shiny? I think we are playing the chat that was confused by the weird lighting of Scarlet and Violet. I do fear that either today is going to end without finding this shiny, or I'm just going to skip it. Because I didn't realize how much I'd hate this specific hunt and how, like, I thought the Combee hunt would be easier to isolate or the Vespiquen easier to, like, get an outbreak for. And I forgot that the lighting was this atrocious. So I'm regretting a few decisions I have made. Are the Bucks legit this year? Oh my god, I think the Bucks have one of the best rosters in the league, if not the best roster in the league. We just might never see it with how injured they are. I think their draft class this year is phenomenal. It is so freaking good. We also lost the rookie defensive end that was going to be their third rusher. Pass rusher, that is, which is a bummer. But there have just been so many injuries. We've already lost a starting guard for the year who's pretty great. Our elite right tackle got hurt immediately. Like, Godwin's probably not going to be 100% this year. McMillan, who had like 8 touchdowns last year as a rookie. We won't have him till like week 11. Like, Evans is hurt. Like, I mean, Worf's just came back from injury. Bucky's now hurt. We played last week without 2 of our top corners. It's been I don't know. I think the Bucks are super legit this year, but I think a lot of football really comes down to how injured you are, honestly, to be fair. I think the Spurs will be really good this year. I don't know about really good, but if Wemby stays healthy, they could be a feisty team, I'd say. Razzle dazzle, you're bumming me out, salazzle. Razzle dazzle, I don't know about you, salazzle. I just don't. I don't. Chat, I'm unsure of what I want to do. I could move over to the Zorua hunts or the Ditto hunt to end the stream and then come back to Vespiquen next time. Or I could finish the sandwich. It's tough because I haven't found a single shiny Salandit, and it's not very fun to hunt for with the lighting. I don't really mind, you know, finding a bunch of the male ones, but the fact that I'm like so unsure and the chat's constantly telling me like, oh, you missed a shiny, and it's just that they got messed up by the lighting. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it. Put your brightness up. I think my brightness is as high as it goes. I mean, if we could find the shiny salazzle, that would be pretty crazy. Make it beyond worthwhile. I mean, maybe there's a better spot in this cave to hunt it. Oh, I mean, I know Zorua's not fun, but like, the thing that's not fun about Salandit is the fact that you get so many male ones. I didn't think it was going to be that you're going to constantly think you failed a shiny. That's a much, like, now you're adding not fun on not fun. And I know I'm not missing it. It's just more... We try Kitakami, it's better? Is this thing in Kitakami? Wait, is it in Kitakami? Where is it in Kitakami? Am I being tricked? Am I stupid for just listening to someone in chat telling me that's better in Kitakami? Like here? I don't know if better is the word I would use. More obvious, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if better is the right word. I feel like this area is where I want to go. Old games versus new games. What question are you asking me? Like, do I think old Pokemon games are better than new Pokemon games? No, I don't, and they're objectively not, but there's a lot of old farts in Pokemon that will tell you otherwise. No, the new Pokemon games are definitely better. There's just like a lot of old people. A lot of olds. Ugh. Pokemon is a game where the audience has never grown out of the game because it really is meant for people of like really any age, which is the beauty of it. But you have a lot of people who are very convinced like Pokemon's been horrible for a long time without like realizing that they don't like Pokemon anymore. And the fact that they're like, no, the old games that I played when I loved Pokemon are the best. It's like, yeah, man, I think there's a reason that the games you think are superior are the ones that you played when you still liked Pokemon. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. That's kind of how life goes. Oh, come on. No! Why couldn't you be a girl? Well, at least I found one. At least I found the Salandit, right? At least I found it. That's progress, or as the kids would say, progressimo. I don't think the kids say progressimo, I'm gonna be honest. I made that up, I don't think it's a word. Hand up, that's on me. But you know what? We ball. We ball. Ugh. Oh, lizard, 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 lizard. I just want you to become a salazzle. Salazzle is objectively better than you. Sorry, it's the fact of life. Is it praying mantises? Are those the ones where like the women praying mantises like kill the male ones and like eat their heads? Nature's mean, man. You know, nature's letting you know. Male Salandit. I'm sorry, big dog. You're not him. And you're also not her. The game's the game. It's an ugly game, but you're gonna have to deal with it. Nature is metal. So true, bestie. So true. There are definitely people out there that say they absolutely love Salandit and absolutely hate Salazzle. And I don't know if I trust those people. I don't know if I trust them. My rank in Pokemon Unite? I haven't played Unite in a while. I never really got a squad. I think if I had a squad of people to play Unite with, I would have enjoyed it more, but I just never did. You saw a shiny Salazzle? No, you didn't. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Hey, hey, hey. I'm just a little guy. You wouldn't punch a little guy on his birthday, would you? Your last time talking about how Pocket is boring made me stop lying to myself. The actual gameplay sucks. I just want the art. Oh, I feel bad. But yeah, I just don't really like Pocket's gameplay. I don't know. I really loved, what is it? The, Marvel Snap. I loved Marvel Snap. I didn't really love the way they released new cards. That was like pretty frustrating. But the gameplay was super fun. I really miss it. Like that was a fun game. But I've never enjoyed the actual battling of Pocket. And I kind of got bored of putting money into it. Ugh. I actually feel like I lost my love of Pocket when Pokemon cards themselves got harder to buy. It's just like I don't enjoy opening packs on Pocket as much as I enjoy opening regular packs. So opening Pocket packs just kind of bum me out. Right, and actually, I mean, that's literally what someone just said. Yeah, Pocket is the solution to scalping. Yeah, no, and I'm glad that people have that. I just think for me, it just kind of bummed me out. Like, oh, man. I wish I could just buy packs. How's my Scarvi Living Dex coming along? You know, it's honestly going pretty well. But I will say, at least for this stream, we've hit quite a snag. A bit of a snag. Now, I'm hopeful this new hunting area will kind of like make up for it. Like, if I could find one more shiny Salandit before the sandwich ended, I could give this spot another try. I'm almost done with the sandwich. I'm gonna have to make a big decision. I'm going to have to make a big decision of what to do next, because I think after the next sandwich, it might be dinner time. And what I'm thinking makes sense is maybe I go into next stream with a Vespiquen outbreak ready to go. Like, spend some time in the morning, get that outbreak ready. If that is just an option that can be done decently easily, like, just do that. And then maybe I move on to like Zorua or Ditto, like ones that are a little bit more difficult, but I feel like I'm more ready and welcoming of that challenge. This has just been, it's been frustrating in a different way. It's not frustrating that I'm finding male Salandits or male Combee. It was like more, it was difficult to even find the Combee, and here it's been difficult with the lighting. I think we might pivot. I sound really tired. I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit hungry, a bit tired, but honestly, I think a lot of the tiredness is just like, I don't know. I think these hunts have just not been, they've not been what I wanted them to be. I'm a little disappointed. I have never read any manga, but I feel like people really do love the Pokemon manga. So maybe someday, but I don't know. Let's see, chat. Let's see. I think it might be time to try Zorua. I think it may be time to try Zorua. I think that would be fun. Actually, I guess I would have to do this. Okay. I think we're going to do that. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick once I get over here and ready to go. And then we'll get lucky, chat. I feel like we're going to end this stream with a little bit of luck, right? Like, we got 3 so far, and they were pretty easy. Zorua would be really difficult. And then we could have the next stream be Vespiquen, Ditto, Tandem Mouse. Final stream be the 3-segment, the Dunsparce. That would be super fun. No matter what happens, I do want the final stream of this like kind of 3-part, let's get excited for ZA. I do want that to be the 3-segment, the Dunsparce. I want the try for that one more time. I think that'd be a fun little thing. Zorua and Ditto, like you can't find the shiny normally where you just see those colors out and about. They're always disguised as something else. So you have to auto battle them and see if you can find them shiny. I didn't get lucky with the Vespiquen hunt, with the Salandit hunt. So now it's time to move on to these fellas and see if we can end the stream on a positive note. I at least want to see what this hunt is all about. So if I'm correct, look for Mabostiff without Mastiff around it. So like this. Or like this fella because it's so far away. Wait, so that just says Mastiff. Okay. Wait, no, but okay. So that's the Zorua. Okay, so Mabostiff that's just by itself is always Zorua. Interesting. Okay, so we just have to kill every single one of these until one of them pops up shiny. Okay. Chat, I am so ready to find the shiny right away. I don't know why. I put the PM7 guaranteed out. It's just gonna happen, chat. Oh my god, look, there's so many of them. It's gonna happen. One of these, come on, one of these has to be shiny. Right? 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 No, I got a good feeling, chat. I got a good feeling about this. Okay. Now that you're actually killing like a real Mabostiff there. Okay. No, I see the vision, Chad. I see the vision here. Why? Stop killing. Stop slaughtering thousands, okay? The one thing I do not like about this is anyone that I'm not able to kill. I'm so worried. Like, oh, that's the shiny and I missed it. Oh, that is tough. Like, what if this one on the mountain is shiny? Wait. Oh, I was about to say that would be crazy. That would be a moment. This honestly has energized me a bit. What I was doing before was brutal. This is going to be brutal in a different way, but we'll see. You're tricking me. You're tricking me. Oh! No way. Why do you keep doing that? Oh, why do you keep doing that? I mean, come on, Zorua. Come on. See, this is a nice change of pace, and I feel like this is just what I needed. Okay. All right, perfect. Ginger? No, you can't say ginger as I'm sending out my Pokemon to take out a bunch of dog-looking Pokemon. But they're not dogs, they're Zorua, okay? They're lying to you, okay? They're lying. They're trying to trick you. I would never do this. I would never do such a thing. I'm not a bad guy for slaughtering all the Zorua, okay? I wouldn't do that. And Zorua, they're not like a house. They're foxes. Wait, Zora's a fox. What are you talking about? You ever met one of the pet fox? Yeah, that's very different. Come on. Let's be serial, okay? Okay. Am I insane? Zorua has to be a fox, right? The dog? You're gonna say Zoroark's a dog? This is not a dog. You guys know what a dog is? Thank you. Okay, thank you for the people that are saying it's a fox. I thought I was losing my mind. It's a fox because it's sly and sneaky. Yeah, exactly. So you get it. It's a polar bear? I mean, it could be. That one makes more sense to me, honestly. Hello, my boss stiff. My old friend. Alright, there's one that's hiding in the corner. This feels like a shiny. Next time. Next time. Oh, there they are. There they are. 3 shinies all hanging out. All 2 of them shiny. All 2 of them. It's just the last one. The last one's a shiny. I was wrong. It's actually this one. Okay, none of them were shiny. But that's okay. That doesn't mean anything. Okay? It doesn't mean anything. I wasn't wrong. You were. Chat. Ooh, that's a lot of Zorua. Okay, wow. Okay. You see this group? The shiny's hiding. I can sniff it. I can sniff it from here. Just wait. Just you wait. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Oh god. I'm not gonna be able to check all of them. One of these three is shiny. Get back over here. It's not the middle one either. It's the right one. I'm looking at you. I see you. Dang it. I've killed it. I've killed you. Are you shiny? Oh, that one has a mark. Shiny. Damn it. Now what about this one? Damn it. Are you harboring? Nope, not harboring a shiny. Dang it. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Purple like the flowers, right? Well, actually, no. Zora's blue. It's that thing with Hisuian Zorua. But blue like the flowers if you're colorblind. Okay. Gosh. They spawn more often than I thought they would, honestly. I thought they would be a lot less common, but boy howdy, are they everywhere. What's my favorite color? It is yellow. Why are people saying you missed a shiny? How could I have missed a shiny? I actually couldn't miss one in this. Like, not how this works. Okay, I mean, come on, look at this group. Tell me, you see this group and tell me one of them's not shiny, right? Come on. Oh, one of the dogs was shiny? I already have them. I'm here for the Zorua. I'm here for the Zorua. You mean one of the little dogs? I don't care about them. I'm here for Zorua and nothing else. What am I gonna do with the extra shiny dog? Embarrassing that you missed a shiny? The only way I'd be embarrassed if it was a Zorua. No, chat. You should be embarrassed that you guys don't find enough shinies to not care if you missed something that's not your target. That's what you should be embarrassed by. Oh no, I didn't get my, like, fourth shiny, little dog. Who cares? Who even cares? I'm here for Zorua. Oh, no, that's just regular Mabustiff. Oh, man. Ah. Well, looky here. Looks like we don't got a shiny. You guys are Zorua, right? You're hiding the most. Dang it. Okay. Hiding does not mean shiny. Well, what is it hiding from, huh? Why did it want to hide? Why doesn't it want to be my pal? I think it's up to no good. I think it has to be. It's hiding something, surely. Surely it's hiding something. All right, well, when you say things like you're forcibly reducing the population of its species, it really sounds like I'm the bad guy. And chat, I'm gonna be honest, I don't love that. I don't love the way that was said. All right, Zorua. The novelty of this is wearing off. I need you to be my new best friend forever. Wait, whoa, 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 is that the shiny? No, it's just a... It just glitched. It just glitched. Well... Well. What are you gonna do? Chad, I don't like how everyone's calling me the bad guy here. I don't think I'm the bad guy. I'm not the one hiding. You know, maybe I just want to make friends with it, huh? Oh, I'm the bad guy because I've beaten up like 100 of its best friends? Yeah. As if. Boy. Inherently evil. Inherently is crazy. What do you mean I'm inherently evil? That's insane. Jeez, all right, chat. Maybe we've gone too far. Inherently evil? That is crazy. Chat, what are we even saying at this point? Chat, I feel like we may be taking the Zorua hunt a little bit too seriously here. Okay. You and your sister subscribed to me? I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I do feel and do fear that hunger is starting to hit me, and I have not been as yappity as I normally like to be in these hunts. But that's a big reason I wanted to get back into these streams. I want to get my stream stamina back up. I need to get ready for when the new game drops to be in it to win it. And today was just like, hey, let's find some shinies, check some things off, get to some difficult hunts. And we're finally here. And I got a good feeling we're gonna get the shiny Zorua soon. But even if we don't get it this sandwich, we're getting this, or the Ditto, or a 3-segmented Dunsparce. We're getting something special before the games drop, let me tell ya. We're gonna get something. Okay, well, now you're just killing the mouse shift. No way. No way. No way. No way! No! 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 What are you doing? No! That's the shiny! What is happening? No! No, no, no. Wasn't that the shiny? That was the shiny. Right? Am I crazy? Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! First sandwich! Ginger. Come on, Ginger. Ginger, you excited? Oh, Ginger. Everyone's been asking to see you. Oh, you knocked all my earbuds out. There we go. That's good, Ginger. That's very helpful. Your bark. Ginger! It's Ginger! We did it, Ginger! We did it! Go, Ginger. Oh, go, Ginger. Ginger, say hi. Oh, you want a snack. Oh, you want your snack. I think I woke her up for a nap and now she wants her snack. Ginger, it can't be snack. Ginger, it's not snack time. It's shiny time. Ginger, it's shiny o'clock. We did it! We did it! Let's go, chat. I knew I needed a change of scenery. You know, I felt a little bad. I was like, I know I'm being a little whiny. It is what it is. But it's not that it wasn't that I was finding male combies or male Saland. It's the Salandit hunt. It just wasn't fun. And the combie hunt, like I couldn't really get the combies or the Vespiquen to pop up. But this was a challenge worth taking on. And now I got Zorua on the team. Gonna name it Big Z. I'm not crazy, right? That was the nickname of, was it Zagauskas? The NBA player? Big Z. L name? What do you got against Ilgauskas? What, do you hate the old Cleveland teams? What's wrong with you? Wow, that's upsetting. Wow. On the freaking squatted a mark! Wow, that's so cool. That is awesome. That is not what I expected to see. Wow. Zorua, and that is Swablu in the decks. Where's Swablu? Swablu. Okay. It's after Skuntank. And there it is. Nice. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Well, that would be the 10th shiny, I'm pretty sure. Just beautiful. And then we go over here. We get to check it off. Nice. Let's go. Oh, that's so cool. Well, I mean, we still have time. Why not try to get another one? I still need to get the Zoroark at some point, right? Let's go. You missed a shiny Shroomish? I don't think I did. Man. Am I happy after I killed off all of those foxes to get the shiny one? You know what, chat? Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I am happy. Maybe I'm fine with what I did. You know what, chat? I am fine with it. My villain arc begins. Honestly, every time someone spells my name without the H, it does push me closer to becoming a super villain. I think that's fair. J-O-N. Are you kidding me? It's despicable. That is despicable. My name's not Jonathan. Jonathan. Ugh. What's worth? J-O-N is much worse than J-H-O-N. No, much worse. Okay. Who do you think you are, little dog? What are you doing, Mashif? What is this? What are we doing? Okay. If we could double up, that would be something super special. It's not really a part of the checklist, but I'm already here, right? And if I could finish off the entire Zorua line for my decks, that'd be freaking amazing. Okay. I I really wish like when they were sweating that was like a sign that it's like, oh, this is a shiny. They're figuring me out. But no. No, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Okay. I'm not finding shinies. I'm subscribed. Chad, I fear you may just be missing the shinies. I think you might be finding them. You just may be... You might not be noticing that the shiny popped up. You gotta keep at it. We are John's minions like Despicable Me. Don't the minions like do things for the boss? You guys are just sitting here and telling me I'm Cruella de Vil. Or whatever. Yeah, I'd say that right. I don't know if that's the minion behavior. Aren't the minions like cheering on the things? Okay, you can't call me Voldemort. That's crazy. You can't call me Voldemort. That's... What are we doing here? Come on. Come on. A little dramatic, if you ask me. Just a little bit. To be fair, the minions tend to be pretty bad at their job. That's... I haven't really seen those movies, so I know that minions exist and they became a huge thing. I don't think I know a lot about minions. These aren't dogs, they're foxes. This is an invasive fox species, okay? I'm not the bad guy. I don't know how to twist it into I'm the good guy, but like I'm not the bad guy, okay? Okay, you know what? Come on, some of them are dogs. Well, you know what? I'm not trying to take out the dogs. Ceruledge, what if Ceruledge is just a bad Pokemon, huh? Maybe Ceruledge is just a bad egg. You ever think of that? Chat? Throw me a bone, chat. Throw me a bone. Come on. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. No, don't take out the actual dogs. No. Stop doing that. See, Ceruledge is the bad one. I didn't want it to do that. Ceruledge did that for fun. It's bad Pokemon. I didn't make him do that. Chat, you can't go on Ceruledge's. No, you can't. Chat, this is crazy. Chat. Chat, you gotta believe me. You gotta trust me. Where do I fall on the chart? Probably chaotic good. I think a lot of people misread how I am in recordings with Mikey. Like, there's a lot of, like, really, like, kind of hidden between the lines of, like, me and Mikey doesn't really record with, if you haven't noticed, Mikey doesn't really record with other people. I understand Mikey really, really well, and I think I'm one of the only people that knows, like where the line is to mess with him in like a fun way, but like not actually, you know, do something that's going to upset him. And that's a very purposeful thing I put a lot of thought into. So I think very honestly, it'd be very chaotic good. There's a lot of, sometimes you need a little chaos, a little fun, goofing around a bit, but you gotta find the line. And, very easy for people to cross lines. Very easy. I don't even say sibling teasing. I don't think siblings often know the line. I mean, I think siblings are usually the worst of like, that super like know the line, like I'm going to upset you. Does cloth without an outbreak count as what? Cloth without an outbreak for what? Like, A crab? Crab stew? I don't understand. Alright, we can find another. Come on, Sarah Ledge. Come on, man. Alright. You never know, man. You never know. Finding 2 shiny Zorua in one sandwich would be one of the most impressive things like I've done shiny hunting in this game. Let's make it happen. Why not? Why not us, huh? Why not? Why does Saralege look like silent salt cookie? What does that mean? Okay, salt cookie? Okay. I know the shiny Zora's out there. I know that it's out there. I just don't know where. I'm gonna prove it. I can prove it. Through not nefarious means. What I'm doing is not nefarious. It is good. It is okay. It is sanctioned by the Pokemon people. They're okay with this. Oh, don't do that. That was bad. There we go. Do that. Yeah, that's. No, don't do that. You're making us look like bad people. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Is Sneasler a good Pokemon? The Sneasler is a good Pokemon competitively and should have never been created, and it upsets me so much that they made a Pokemon that is just more Sneasel. I don't understand. We did not need more Sneasel. We got Weavile. Okay. Come on. Only got a little bit more. Come on, buddy. Come on. You know that shiny Zora's hiding over here. You know it is. We need shiny Zorark. Whoa. What the heck was that? Oh. This was a dumb glitch. Why did he just act like he was in water? Okay. Oh, Murkrow, huh? I didn't even know that thing popped up here. Okay. We need shiny cloth stew. Chat, I'm not gonna go find it. Chat, everyone is calling me a monster for going after Zorua, and you're asking me to find a shiny cloth and turn it into stew? I have a feeling people would, they'd have some things to say. Oh no, at nighttime, the shiny Zorua are just regular Murkrow? Oh no. Oh. Oh, this is so much worse. Oh, this is so much worse, chat. Good thing the sandwich is ending. This is brutal. Oh, God. Okay. And that should be it. There's still a few more that had spawned before the sandwich ended. But I think the dream is dead. But we got one, chat. We got one shiny Zorua, which is pretty hype. That is pretty genuinely hype. And I think this is a good place to end it. I am really happy with the progress we made today. We were able to get a bunch of the shinies we wanted. And, you know, most importantly, we are on pace to have the final stream of this mini series be all shiny Dunsparce. We just need Vespiquen, Ditto, one of those little mousy folk, and then it's on to the Dunsparce. I'm going to have to get a Vespiquen outbreak, I think, otherwise that's going to be infuriating. And then after that, it's shiny Ditto time.